Hey, aloha, this is Ashtart, and this is a pick card reading for what secret do you need to know? What secret do you need to know? This could be a secret that you know is being hidden from you, or it could be something that you don't know that you don't know. Regardless, it's something that is being hidden from you that you need to know. And I prayed to your spirit guides and to your angels ahead of time. And one message I got while I was shuffling all the cards for all you guys was that when you watch readings like this one on YouTube, or like other readings on YouTube, or if you do spiritual work yourself or use angel cards and tarot cards, it's really important to make sure that you are in a space where you're only getting holy and divine guidance. It's something my teacher taught me like 20 years ago when she was teaching me how to read the Rider Waite tarot cards, was that you only want to get guidance from God, actually, and you don't want to get guidance from basically anything else. Now, when I read your cards, I'm listening to your spirit guides, the beings that are speaking to you all the time. They came in with you when you were born, so they're holy automatically, like you're holy automatically. You're a holy person, and then I channel God, the source, and the divine feminine counterpart, the goddess aspect of God as well. And these are all holy beings and entities. When you open up to the spiritual realm, this is the message I got for you. When you open up to the spiritual realm, there's a number of beings that actually want to come through and give you messages. So if you're opening up to channeling, doing mediumship, or doing readings like this, or watching readings like this, you want to always cleanse and purify yourself as well, and make sure that you are in a space where you only want to get holy information. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the reading. I shuffled the decks a whole lot. This is the Stone Circle Oracle, Energy Oracle cards, and the Angelarium cards. So I'm going to divide these up into 3 piles for everybody. And then you can go ahead and choose whichever deck you want to use. If you're thinking about, what can I do to purify myself? How can I make sure that I am only getting good info? Crystals are always helpful. This crystal in particular, this is a citrine. This is an orange citrine. So citrines I'm getting are going to be really good for you guys. So a yellow or an orange or some other bright, clear color citrine is going to be really awesome for you. So I'd go ahead and order that, or go to your nearest New Age store and pick up one of those, because they are super helpful. And then I just put them out in the moonlight for a few days, like from a window that's getting moonlight. Okie doke. These cards are so slippery. Okay. It doesn't want to stay. Okay, so here's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go ahead and pick whichever pile most resonates with you. If I remember, I will put the timestamps at the bottom. If I don't, if you want to help me out and do that for me, you're super appreciated. And okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So if you picked pile number 1, then here's a secret being hidden from you that you need to know. Okay, just tuning into your guides. They want the bottom of the deck, so we're going to pick the bottom card. And they want this card. Okay. So these 2 cards, and then this card, and then the bottom of the deck here, the bottom 2 cards. Okay. So from the Angelarium deck, we have Sushlaf, the Angel of Verdancy, really beautiful, and Malkuth, Ground, the Kingdom. This is one of, on the Kabbalah. I like this deck because it made me learn the Kabbalah. Is really cool. From the Energy Oracle cards, Indecision and Victory. And from the Stone Circle Oracle, and We have Isis and Nephthys and Isis. Okay, so a secret that you guys need to know. I'm just cutting through the noise, listening to your guides. And these readings are always a little bit difficult because if it's something you don't know on any level, it's hard for me to like pull the information out. So it just takes me a little while longer to tap into your energy and like hear the messages and everything that's happening. Okay, so this kind of goes along with all right, this goes. There's three messages here for you guys. Where do they want me to start? They want me to start here with these cards. So we have the Angel of Verdancy and the Malkuth Ground, the Kingdom card. Malkuth is a card of actualization. It's a card of it's at the bottom of the Kabbalah. So the Kabbalah starts like at the very top, it's like the Holy of Holies. And at the very bottom, it's like where the divine energy becomes real and like in this plane. So this is about making your dreams real, making your goals real, making everything on the inside of you, making that real. And the secret that's being hidden from you is that you have a gift. You have a gift for nature. So this could be you have a gift for planting things, you have a gift for animals, or you have a gift for like conservation in the environment. For a lot of you watching this one, I'm hearing environment really strongly. Like you really want to help save the environment. You want to help save the oceans, the forests, and that the secret is that this is real. You might have felt like, oh, this is something I can't do, or this is something that other people are more qualified to do than me, or this is something that maybe I hear what animals say and I don't really trust that I'm hearing it, or I hear what plants say and I don't really trust that I'm hearing it. And you should have been guided by people, but you weren't for whatever reason, and there's a lot of different reasons. But you should have been guided by someone that your gifts are real, that your guidance is real, and you were not. So that secret has been hidden from you, that you actually do have a gift. The second message is, okay, so we have this indecision card, and this is a person that, it's, okay, so the second secret being hidden from you is actually that it's like someone, again, it's like the confusing sort of energy. Someone has been trying to like, or something, someone or something. So this could be like a spirit, or it could be like an actual person. Someone or something has been trying to throw you off your path and make you doubt your own knowledge. And so you've been really caught up in that. You've been really letting them, not that there's anything wrong with you, but you do have control over yourself. You've been letting them kind of fill your mind with a lot of things that aren't true about yourself and not trusting yourself. And so the second secret for you is that you actually do have victory. You have the ability to pursue what's inside of you and be victorious, whether this is in love or career or your life path, or maybe all three, or how you want to help people, that you actually do have a lot of victory inside of you. And whoever's trying to throw you off, or whatever's trying to throw you off, actually doesn't have any sway or hold over you. And so then the third message for you guys is we have the Oracle card and then the Nephthys and Isis card. And Oracle is really, again, saying, trust your intuition, but even more so for you guys. She's saying that if you, trying to hear what they're saying. Okay, it's like if you feel like you want to give guidance to people, that's actually something that you can do. You actually do have an authority, and there have been beings or people, could be family members, sisters, brothers, parents sometimes, but I'm getting a strong sibling energy from this, or it could be like friends that you consider siblings, sort of thing, people that don't really believe in you and like tell you like, oh, you don't have any power, you don't deserve to be an authority. And this is saying you actually are an authority. Like, look outside of your family, look to the world, the greater world, and see how people actually respond to your guidance. And there are people that actually need you. We all depend on each other, and you're actually called to be an authority. And if there are jealous people in your family or like really close friends that don't want you to succeed, that these people are lying to you. And the third secret is that they're lying to you, that they're not, you know, they're not seeing anything true about you when it comes to your authority. They're being very deceitful of you. So one last message for you guys, fallen muse. So this is just saying, you can stand back up. You can be this person in power. You can be this person who has victory. You can be this person that trusts your own authority. And you don't have to let other people or other beings cast you down and make you feel that you don't belong. So that's your message for you guys to pick deck number 1. I really hope that helps. I really hope that helps you out. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Okay. If you pick deck number 2, then here's the message that I have for you. Separating these cards out. Okay. Alright, awesome. Just clearing my energy with my breath. Okay, so 2 cards from here. 1 card from here. Ooh. And 1 card from here. Okay. So we have Aestabus, Angel of Divination. And we have Remiel, Angel of Visions. So that's interesting. 2 cards about visions and intuition. And then we have Caring Connections. And then we have Athena, the wise warrior goddess. Alright, so secret being hidden from you. As I said for deck number 1, the secrets, if it's something that you don't have access to, it's hard for me to get access to it, so I'm just kind of listening to your guides and kind of pulling the information out. Cutting through the noise, getting to the truth. Okay. Alright, interesting. So, a secret being hidden from you that you need to know. We have this Caring Connections card. Alright, so I'm getting like 3 groups of people for this pile number 2. The first group of people, you're in like kind of a messy situationship. There might be a third party involved. There might be just like friends with benefits, but maybe you caught feelings or they caught feelings, or like you guys don't really know what to do. The second group of people, you're in like a twin flame sort of situation and you're the chaser, and you're chasing after your twin, and you're really trying to get to them, and there's just been a lot of like blocks, a lot of things in the way. And the third group of people, what am I hearing? Okay, the third group of people, there's like a suitor that you have, but you're not sure if you want them or not. So there's someone that like really, maybe they're not your usual type. Maybe you're not really that attracted to them. Maybe you don't trust them for some reason, but I feel like it's a misunderstanding. It's not like a reason that you actually shouldn't trust them, but it's more like a misunderstanding between you two. But there's just some friction and blocks between you guys. So for all 3 of you, there is something that has to be cleared up with your love situation, whether it's like there's too much going on, the situationship, or your twin flame, or that you're being pursued. The Stone Circle Oracle card, so this is Athena. So this reading is really interesting because there isn't actually a lot of guidance in the reading. There's a lot of like trust your own intuition, trust your own knowledge. Athena is the goddess of wisdom. She came out of Zeus's head. And she represents just knowing a lot of stuff. And she doesn't tolerate, abuse. She doesn't tolerate people hurting each other. And she's also the goddess of the arts. And so Athena is saying to you, whoever's watching this video, that you need to trust your wisdom. That in your situation with the person that you're involved with, or maybe multiple people, you have the wise and correct course. And I'm sorry that they're not actually giving you like direct wisdom, but they're also saying that they want you to like stand in your power, stand in what you know. And actually in this case, to not let other people tell you what to do. So there's this reading is strange because it's actually telling you, which is why there isn't guidance. If you've been watching a lot of readings, or you've been pulling a lot of tarot cards for yourself, that you should kind of lay off of like pulling so many cards for yourself or watching so many readings from so many people, that you actually do know the wisdom, the right way to go, and you've actually seen the best course of action to you. You might have had a dream or a waking vision. If you see like a full situation and you're like awake and it just pops into your head and you're not like trying to think of it, that's a vision you just had, and it's usually a vision of a future that could exist. And they're saying that you have had an accurate vision, again, to trust yourself. The angel of divination is again repeating, kind of stop going to so many readers, stop watching so many videos, and trust your own inner knowledge when it comes to your love connection. Trust that you actually do know what to do. And the last message for you guys, there's 2 cards that want to come up. So then we have Angel of Memory and Angel of Punishment. That's intense. So they're saying the reason that you keep watching all these videos is because there's some part of you that is really angry at this person. Again, it might be a misunderstanding. You might be the twin flame and you're angry at them for running. Or if you have a really messy situationship, you might be angry at everybody involved and maybe angry at yourself. And because you're so angry, there's a part of you that is watching these readings and you're like, I want to see how this person is going to get theirs. I want to see, which is a terrible way to put it, right? But that's just the message I'm getting, that, we like to see people get their comeuppance, and you want to see how this person is going to suffer, but this person doesn't really need to suffer. There needs to be, like, just listening to yourself, listening to your own guidance, and seeing what you feel is best. And then the angel of memory is saying that to like also go back into your memories and go back to kind of the beginning of the situation, and that'll help you to see what is the right course for you guys to take. Trust yourself. You do know the way. Your guidance is the best guidance, and anybody else who's trying to guide you is only going to, in the best case scenario, be telling you what you already know on the inside. So that's the secrets being hidden from you, that you know the best way to go. I hope that helps you guys. I'll talk to you later. Okay. If you picked deck number 3, this is the reading I have for you. If it cuts out early, which it probably will, because I only have like 2 minutes left, it's looking like, the second part will be in a second video I'll upload right after this one, so just stay tuned, and or like hit subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll see when the second video goes up. But I want to go ahead and just start this now instead of doing a different video. So that we can at least get started. Because usually when this happens, there's something that needs to be processed in between the videos. Okay, so if you pick deck number 3, this is your reading. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. So we have pause, which is again like that kind of pause energy. Solstice stones, doubling down on that same energy. We have door to value, beautiful, I love that. And we have Keter, the crown, spirituality. So this is one of the Sephiroth on the Kabbalah. Okay, so the secret being hidden from you guys. Like I said for the other two, when I'm doing the secret readings, it like takes me a little bit more energy to like pull through like what needs to be heard. Because if it's something that you can't access, it's harder for me to access it. So I'm just pulling the energy, just like pulling that information out, listening to your guides, cutting through the noise, hearing what actually needs to be heard. Okay. So, the secret that's being hidden from you guys that you need to know is that you're in a period of like rest and stillness. You might have felt very go, 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 go recently, very much like you need to make things happen. You need to erect all these stones. You need to create this beautiful project or get to your love partner. But there's two things. One is that you see he's resting against these standing stones, and people had to put those up, and there's this resting spear. So you actually have done a huge, huge, huge amount of work. Like imagine all the work it takes to put up those huge slabs of stone. You've done a huge amount of work, and he's standing there pausing because he doesn't need to work right now. So you have done a lot of work. And then the solstice stones is saying that what you have done is actually taking its time to be rooted into the here and now. So this card, Keter, the crown, the Kabbalah is like from the divine to the earth, and the path that the divine inspiration takes to get down to the earth. So the crown is the spark of the divine knowledge, like the image of divine knowledge. And this is like some beautiful dream, some beautiful vision that lies inside of you, maybe about love, maybe about career or project. And it wants to like come down to earth, right? You see the spark and all these spheres behind him, and he's praying. And it just takes time. It takes time for things, for people to accept your dream, for the earth to adjust to what you're creating. So it all takes a lot of time. This card, Door to Value, is saying that in the meantime, a lot of like money is actually coming to you, or people are going to be coming to you maybe for a promotion, or maybe to acknowledge you and like tell you how valuable you are, and that they just want to give you more. And that sort of a test